Hey there everybody, welcome back to another season of camera maintenance out on Santa Cruz Island. So today we're going to be heading out to the Fraser Point camera, the one that was on the nest that ended up falling apart, falling out of the tree this last year. That pair of eagles ended up nesting in a different location, a little ways away actually, so we're going to try and relocate a camera onto their new nest, and part of that is taking pieces from the old camera to use in the new one. So today I'm heading out to the old camera site to scavenge some pieces from it and kind of shut it down since we don't need it anymore. It's not even on a nest anymore. So that's what we're up to today. Alright, I'll try to keep you updated as we go through the process. Welcome back. Okay, this is new Fraser Point Canyon here. Right here is what I'm thinking of as the proposed site for the camera. There's the nest right there, or maybe I'll have to GPS it and figure it out, but maybe I don't know, 20 yards, 30 yards away. This angle gives us a really nice view of the nest, unobstructed by branches. If I moved any further down canyon, all those branches from that tree would start blocking the view way too much. So it's pretty much here's the closest place, and if I get any closer, the slope kind of drops off and the angle would be really shallow on the nest. From here at about 5 feet high, we should have a really nice angle of the nest as well. If we go any lower, we lose the bull. I think this might be the spot. Okay, this is the solar power system and the antenna that will power the new Fraser camera nest. As you can see, we really do our best to keep these things low profile so they don't kind of disturb the landscape in terms of polluting it with man-made structures. So we do our best to keep them nice and low and camouflage the system as best we can. This system right here on the ridgeline is the link between the actual Fraser camera and Mount Diablo, which then sends the signal eventually to the mainland. So these two antennas, one picks up the signal and one transmits it. It's just another link in the chain for the camera signal. Alright, this is Nate out on Santa Cruz Island. IWS has just officially made its first successful beach landing with camera equipment. You can see our boat down there. We're hauling some gear up to the baby's nest, not to stream online, but so that we can access it remotely and check on the nest without having to hike out here every week. So we're hiking out here once today with some awesome helpers. Thomas is coming up the hill. There he is, carrying a bunch of batteries, coming up the hill, Baby's Canyon. Look how beautiful this canyon is. Steep, lots of big trees. There's Joe over there. He's also carrying a bunch of stuff. Joe and Thomas are volunteering for the week, for a couple of days, helping us carry gear, being some muscle. Not a bad spot to spend the day, although it is a pretty steep hike. Alright, we'll check in with you guys closer to the nest. Alright, out here at the Baby's Harbor Eagle Nest, setting up a little local camera for ourselves so that we can watch the nest during the season. There's our view of the nest right there. It's mounted on a wall over here. There's our camera. Good. Conduit takes the line. We're not completely done with the conduit yet, but it goes eventually up there. Pretty cool canyon. Alright, so in addition to setting up the new Eagle Nest cameras, we were also helping out with the Mount Diablo camera. Some of you have probably watched it on explore.org's website. It has some pretty nice views, but unfortunately having some technical issues. As you can see there, the mount came loose a bit, and also the microphone that was mounted up there next to it kind of got filled with water, as you can see right there.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is, I had the pleasure, I guess you could say, of climbing up this tower to retrieve the camera and microphone.
Yeah.
We're gonna mount it on a more reasonable level down low on the ground, closer to the ground, so that we can work on it more easily and so that it's more stable, doesn't vibrate as much when you're watching the video like it has in the past. So hopefully when the internet to the island is repaired, you will be getting 3 new cameras, the 2 Eagle cameras at Fraser Point and Sauces, as well as this one up at Mount Diablo. It should be mounted and ready to go within the first week or two of the new year. The other 2 cameras, the Eagle Nest cameras, are already awaiting internet service, and those should be coming shortly as well. And I'll admit that while it was a pretty nice view, that was a bit of a hair-raising job, so fittingly, let's follow it up with the island moment of zen. Here it is. Alright, and for some more kind of good news, I've been checking the Sauces camera in the morning these last few days, and the pair has been very regularly showing up right at about sunrise to work on the nest, so that bodes very well for the upcoming season. It looks like A40 and A48 are going to be the pair here once again. Haven't 100% confirmed A48, but A40 is for sure.